Top of the first inning, Missouri Baptist and LSU Alexandria non-conference play. Two teams ranked in the top 25 in the NAIA. We'll take a look at the starting lineups first for Missouri Baptist. Michaela Johnson, the shortstop, leads off. J.C. Deese batting second, playing left field. The designated player hitting third is number 13, Brooklyn Fisher. In center field, hitting cleanup, number 24, Alexi Sanchez. The second baseman, Miranda Ladson, hitting fifth. Alohalani Bursey, the right fielder, hitting sixth. And we're underway with a called strike. The third baseman, Allison Lagraff, hitting seventh. In the eighth spot, it's Cameron Kessler, the first baseman, and the catcher, Kelsey Holtmeyer, hitting ninth. In the circle, it'll be Casey Brake. For LSUA, it's Quackernack at first, Romero at second, Sistrunks at third, the shortstop, Haley Fontenot, left to right across the outfield. Vetrano, Dunbar, and Moody. Behind the plate is Richey, and in the circle, it's Laney Bailey. 1-2 the count to the leadoff hitter, Johnson. Misses down, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Check swing. They'll ask down at first. She did go around. A swinging strikeout to open the ball game. The left fielder, number 5, J.C. Deese. Deese will stand in. First pitch, a called strike. Oh, 1 from Bailey is upstairs. Squares around a bunt. Can't get it down. It's 1-2. He's hitting .455 through the first 4 games of the season. She fouls that one away. Laney Bailey 3-0 through 4 appearances, 4 starts, 15 innings of work, a 1.40 ERA, and a whip of 1.33. She struck out 17 on the young season. I'll make it 18 after opening this one with a strikeout. Two fouled away. Upstairs. Counts full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Popped up. Foul territory. Richey makes the grab. There are 2 down here in the top of the first. The designated player, number 13, Brooklyn Fisher. Just like last year, I'm pulling double duty, doing play-by-play and PA, so I apologize. You get to deal with both. First pitch on the ground is short. Fontenot fields. Over to Quackernack. And the inning is retired. The Spartans go down 1-2-3. Romero, Fontenot, Moody due up. Romero leads things off against Brake, who sends that one to the backstop. Brake 1-1 on the season, 3 appearances, 2 starts, 8.2 innings of work, a 1.62 ERA, and a whip of 2.31. Comes in today with just 4 strikeouts through 8 2/3. Catches the inside corner 1-2. Baseball's first game, a 5-1 win for the Generals. A lot of activity on campus this weekend with it being homecoming. This is down the right field line and fair. Diving was Bursey. She couldn't get it. Romero motoring in for third. She's got herself a triple. The shortstop, number 17, Haley Fontenot. Here's Fontenot hitting .350 on the season. The NAIA Player of the Week 2 weeks ago. This is in a right center, and it'll be a sacrifice fly. An early lead for the Generals. The right fielder, number 60, Kylie Moody. Moody swinging first pitch, a weak grounder back toward the circle. Brake fires over to first, and Moody is retired for out number 2. The center fielder, number 15, Caitlin Dunbar. First pitch to Dunbar over for a called strike. Leading the Generals through 7 games with an average of .560, 1 home run and 7 batted in. She's 14 for 25 on the year. Here's the 1-1. Opposite field to second. Ladson goes to first. And that retires Dunbar and the Generals. They get 1 run on 1 hit. Sanchez, Ladson, and Bursey due up. Sanchez will lead off here in the top half of the second inning. .385 through 4 games for her. Driven in 5 runs, no home runs thus far on the season. That one finds the corner. On the ground, foul. And gets her looking for out number one. Second baseman, number 14, Miranda Ladson. Ladson hitting .462, 6 for 13 on the year. She scored 5 runs, 1 home run, and driven 3 in. Bailey misses for ball 1. On the ground at third, Sistrunk fields. Fires across to Quackernack for out number 2. The right fielder, number 55, Alohalani Bursey. Bursey hitting .333. 3 runs scored and 1 ribby. Called a strike 0-1 to open the plate appearance. And squared around, pulled back, and a called strike. It's 0-2. On the ground, a second. Romero down to a knee, over to first. Yeah, that retires the Spartans in order. It'll be Howell, Quackernack, and Sistrunk due up. Howell will get things going in the bottom of the second for the Generals. They scored 1 run on 1 hit. A sacrifice fly from Haley Fontenot. Count even at 1-1. Misses. It's 2-1. Over for a called strike. In the air, shallow center, coming on. Making the catch and going head over heels is Sanchez. The first baseman, number 18, Yulia Quackernack. And home plate umpire going to wait to see if the center fielder's good. That was a heck of a catch coming in, and looks like she almost just got stuck there and flipped right over. First pitch to Quackernack misses. Over for a strike. It's 2-1 to the Generals' first baseman. On the ground at third. Across. That retires Quackernack. The third baseman, number 25, Molly Sistrunk. Called strike to open the at-bat. 0-1 on Sistrunk. Chop foul.
Can the people in the stand see? Move it back.
And that one just misses 1 and 2. Chop foul again. Off speed down the third base line and fair. Sistrunk will stop at first. A 2-out single. The catcher, number 21, Caitlin Riche. Had to de-gear over in the on-deck circle. It's upstairs 1-0. Another one up high and a snap throw down at first. Checking on Sistrunk, who's back easily. Here's the 2-0. Call the strike. 2-1. Misses high. 3 balls and a strike. And she works a walk. Runners on first and second now with 2 down. The left fielder, number 22, Shelby Vitrano. First pitch to Vitrano, a called strike. Toronto hitting .286. 2 runs scored, 1 driven in. This is on the right side. Ladson fields the flip over to Kessler. Retires Vetrano, the General Strand 2. It'll be Legraf, Kessler, and Holtmeyer due up. Top of the third. Legraf stands in. Hitting .154, 2 for 13. She scored a run and driven 2 in. First pitch, a called strike. Misses down, 1-1. Fouled away. Another one put back and out of play. Here's the 1-2. Just misses, evens it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground and foul. Sistrunk over to get it. The 2-2 is fouled away. This will be pitch number 8 of the at-bat. And she will see a 9th. Legraf really fighting hard here. Bailey came into the at-bat at 24 pitches, 16 strikes. Now at 32 pitches, 22 strikes. Works it full, so this will be pitch 10. Swing and a miss. Got her chasing upstairs. First baseman, number 25, Cameron Kessler. Here's Kessler. Hitting 167 on the year. 2 for 12. 2 runs scored, 4 batted in. Does have 2 extra base hits, though, a double and a triple. Off the outside corner. In the air to left center. Vetrano ranges over to make the catch. And there are 2 away. The catcher, number 18, Kelsey Holtmeyer. Holtmeyer is 0 for 1 on the season. 1 RBI. And a sacrifice. Over, no, excuse me, misses. 2-0. Fired over for a strike. Bit of a get-me-over pitch there. Holtmeyer, the number 9 hitter in the lineup. It flips back over to the top of the card. Should she reach? 3-1. And that'll be ball 4. We will go back to the top of the order. There'll be a runner over at first for the catcher. Running at first, number 2, Grace McGinnis. The shortstop, number 1, Michaela Johnson. That one misses. One and 0 to Johnson. That's upstairs as well. 2 balls, no strikes. On a line in a right, that'll get down. Throw from Moody to third, gets away. And Johnson's going to advance to second. Around from third comes McGinnis. Left fielder number 5, J.C. Deese. On the ground is short, over to first. And that retires the side. It's 1-1 as we head to the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the order for the Generals. Romero leads off. First pitch is fouled back and out of play. Evens up at 1-1. Make it 2 balls, 1 strike here to Romero. And another one fouled away. And that one gets her looking for out number 1. The shortstop, number 17, Haley Fontenot. Fontenot fouls off the first pitch she sees. She is 0 for 0, had the sacrifice fly in the first. Lone Generals run so far. Richard Partridge down coaching first base, always having a conversation with somebody. It's 2-1 to Font. Whether it's the umpire, the first baseman, players in the dugout, coaches in the dugout, Partridge will be talking to someone. 2-1 is chop foul. Nice catch by Kylie Moody off the padding. It'll stay 2-2 as that one's backing out of play. Looks like Kessler and Bursey swap shades. Bursey now has some sunglasses on out there in right field. Here's the 2-2. Inside, counts full on the General shortstop. Moody waits on deck. The payoff pitch. Got her swinging, back-to-back strikeouts. The right fielder, number 60, Kylie Moody. Moody 0 for 1. 2-0 count on her. One home run and 6 batted in. 3-0. Moody in the driver's seat. Yeah, that'll be ball 4. Moody walks a 4-pitch walk. Center fielder number 15, Caitlin Dunbar. Now it's Dunbar, who's 0 for 1. Over for a called strike. On the ground, a short. Going to go the hard way. And that retires Dunbar for the 3rd out. It'll be Fisher, Sanchez, Ladson due up when we return for the 4th. Top of the 4th, Fisher leads off. She is 0 for 1. Second time through the lineup. Swing and a miss. 0 and 1, one after a pitch on the outside corner. In the air to center. Dunbar going back, not going to get there. Fisher motoring into second. She's got a leadoff double. Center fielder number 24, Alexi Sanchez. And Fisher going to deposit some armor. Outside corner call the strike. Fouled off the netting behind home plate, 0 and 2. 1 run and 2 hits aside so far. Another one fouled off. And the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Riche kept it close behind the plate. One, 2 in a left. That's going to get down in front of Vetrano. They will hold Fisher at third. It's runners on the corners now with nobody out. The second baseman, number 14, Miranda Latson. Catches the outside corner on 1. Missouri Baptist in a great spot here. Push a run or 2 across. That one runs inside. Count evens at 1-1. On a line to second, Romero makes the grab. Not going to be able to get Sanchez. The right fielder, number 55, Alohalani Bursey. Bursey is 0 for 1. Bailey steps off. Swings through the first offering, 0-1. Just misses. Chop foul behind. Right behind Riche. I think she knocked that one down. 1-2 the count. A 1-2 now from Bailey. Foul. I see Trent has added to his dugout there down the third baseline. A little folding table. It's not a folding table, but a little coach's table out in front there. Here's the 1-2. In the air. Dunbar and Vetrano dive. Neither can get it. Up to third is Sanchez, and Fisher scores. It's 2-1 Spartans. Third baseman number 9, Allison Legraff. And the battery will convene now with the corner infielders. Now all the infielders are coming in. 2 runs on 4 hits for Missouri Baptist. Legraff 0 for 1, struck out in her first plate appearance. Ducks on the pond here with 1 out. It's fouled off the netting. 0-1. Bailey toes the rubber and delivers pitch number 62 of the afternoon over for a strike. Misses upstairs, 1-2. Gets her looking for a big second out. First baseman, number 25, Cameron Kessler. Kessler 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Can't find the outside half. It's 1-0. Fouled right back at the netting. J.C. O'Connor with a little bit of a flinch here in the press box. It's not fair. She doesn't have a mic to defend herself. 1-1 the count. Kessler, the 8-hole hitter. And a pinch hitter has come out on deck. Olivia Fisher, as it's fouled back. Looks like she'd hit in Holtmeyer's spot. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. To the right side, Romero to her left. She'll make the grab, and that will end the Spartans' half of the inning. They push across 1 run on 3 hits. They leave 2 stranded. Howell, Quackernack, and Sistrunk due up. Jillian Howell to lead things off here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. The Generals trailing 2-1. Howell after the first pitch. Foul tips it back behind home plate. A comebacker. It'll scoop past break into center field. And it looks like we're going to have a runner at first. That Moran. Now running at first, number 27, Riley Moran. Nushla Numat Aktin, Yulia Quackernack. That'll bring up Quackernack. One on and nobody out, and this could be 2 quick outs here. No, it's going to be dropped at second by Ladson. The third baseman, number 25, Molly Sistrunk. It's a fielder's choice on Quackernack, and Moran advances on a throwing error by the shortstop officially. Sistrunk squares the bunt, pops it up foul. So now an error apiece for the Spartans and Generals. Gets the bunt down, but just barely. Everybody moves up a base. The catcher, number 21, Caitlin Riche. Worked a walk in her first plate appearance. The number 8 hitter for the Generals. Vetrano on deck. One-0 in for a called strike, 1-1. Up high, 2 balls, 1 strike. Gets the bunt down, well placed. Coming in to score is Moran. And it's a bunt single for Riche. The left fielder, number 22, Shelby Vetrano. And we're going to have a runner at first. Be Hayden Carey. Now running at first, number 4, Hayden Carey. Carey going first pitch, the throw down. A 1-0 fouled away, 1-1. It's 3-2 Generals now. This is hit in a right center. Carey tagging. Draws the throw to third, but it is on target. 2 down, and it's back to the top of the order. The second baseman, number 3, Sophia Romero. On the ground, left side. Throw across, not in time, now to the plate. Carries in a rundown, and she is tagged out. Generals score 2 runs on 3 hits, helped along by 1 error. They lead it 3-2, headed to the top of the 5th. Holtmeyer will lead things off in the top of the 5th. One is fouled away. Catches the outside corner, 0-2. Oh, 2 from Bailey. Fouled away. Well, upstairs, 1-2. 73 pitches now on the afternoon for Lainey Bailey. 48 of them strikes. Inside corner, got her looking. The shortstop, number 1, Michaela Johnson. That is punch out number 5 for Bailey. Starts off Johnson inside. It's back to the top of the order. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. This is upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. That one's foul off the netting in front. The Generals dugout. Left side, Sistrunk, Fontenot, Vetrano giving chase. And it's backing out of play. Fontenot shed the mask there as she was running over. Swing and a miss. And there are two down. The left fielder, number 5, J.C. Deese. Bailey pumps that one over for a called strike. Into center. Dunbar is there. That is out number 3. It'll be Fontenot, Moody, Dunbar due up when we return for the bottom of the 5th. Fontenot leading off. First pitch to her misses. Fontenot has an RBI in the day on a sac fly, but she is 0 for 1. The 2-0. Make it 3 balls, no strikes from break. And that'll be a 4-pitch walk to Fontenot. The right fielder. So Fontenot steals second. The right fielder, number 60, Kylie Moody. And yeah, that'll bring Ted Lagraff out of the dugout. Because while that play is legal, there's a timing mechanism behind it. The umpires will get together and talk about it here. And now Trent's going to come out. Now both umpires getting back together. Trent is irate. Now the umpires are going to talk it over again. The coaches now getting together to have their own conversation. I just need a signal to know who's going where. Long conversation here. And Fontenot's going to stay at second. So Fontenot gets credited officially with a stolen base there. And Moody did offer at it, so it's 0-1. Squares around and fouls that bunt attempt off. The 0-2. Right side, that will be productive. Fontenot up to second. Or up to third, excuse me. A center fielder, number 15, Caitlin Dunbar. Dunbar after the high stuff, 0-1. Rise ball? And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Soft line drive in her right. Bursey makes the catch from her knees. The throw to the plate. Fontenot scores. And they're going to go check on Bursey out and right. Looks like she will exit the game. And Lacrone will come in to play left to right field. Now playing right field, number 7, Madison Lacrone. Now batting the designated player, number 19, Jillian Howell. So here's Howell. And in off the hand, some sword action over to first from Johnson, and that retires the Generals in the inning. However, they do add an insurance marker. It'll be Fisher, Sanchez, and Ladson due up. It's 4-2 LSUA. Top of the sixth inning, Fisher leads off. She is 1 for 2. And Lainey Bailey back out for her sixth inning of work. 82 pitches, 55 strikes for the right-hander. On the ground and foul. One and one. Fisher wearing just the one batting glove. That's more common in softball than it is in baseball. Misses off the black, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 to Fisher. 3-1. On the ground to Romero at second. She retires Fisher for out number 1. The center fielder, number 24, Alexi Sanchez. Inside. The 1-0. Slapped foul off the netting, and a one-hopper. Trent Partridge, nice grab in the dugout, and the toss back to Lainey Bailey. Not a bad play from the General skipper. Here's the 1-1. And there are 2 balls and a strike. On the ground, Quack gobbles it up for out number 2. The second baseman, number 14, Miranda Ladson. Two down for Ladson. Watches the first one for a strike on the inside corner. Up and in. Evens up at 1-1. 93 pitches now for Laney Bailey. Getting closer to that century mark. It's 2-1. Bailey rocks and delivers. Off the corner. 3 balls and a strike. If Ladson reaches, it'll be Lacrone. As that one's chopped foul. That'll be her first plate appearance after coming in for Bursey. The 3-2. Outside for ball 4. The right fielder, number 7, Madison Lacrone. Oh for 3 on the season. Bailey misses down and away. Not a whole lot of offense either way today. 2 runs on 4 hits for Missouri Baptist, 4 runs on 5 hits for the Generals. Foul back at us, 1-1. And another foul ball. Count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. 6th strikeout of the game for Bailey. It ends the inning. The Spartans leave 1 stranded. It'll be Quackernack, Sistrunk, and Richer due up. Bottom of the 6th inning, Quackernack to get things going. time's called. We're back and ready to go. Over for a called strike to open the bottom of the 6th. It's 1-1 on Quack. The Dutch first baseman. On the ground, back up the middle, a single to lead off the inning. The third baseman, number 25, Molly Sistrunk. Gets it down. Only play is going to be over to first. Catcher number 21, Caitlin Riche. One is fouled back and away, 0-1. 78 pitches for break. And now time is called as you're going to have an offensive meeting down the first base line. One's fouled back off the netting, 0-2. Skipped it in, 1-2. Tried to get her to chase. Two and two. Reversed it and went upstairs. On a line in a left center and down. Hagen's going to wave Quackernack around. She'll score. Riche will move up to second on the throw. It's 5-2. Pinch hitting. Number 32, Camille Lightfoot. A 5-2 lead for the Generals. This is in the air. Foul territory over near the dugout, and a nice catch made by Kessler. Back to the top of the order. The second baseman, number 3, Sophia Romero. Romero into the box before I can even get set. Call the strike, 0-1. Romero doesn't have much of a strike zone there vertically. That was probably around the upper edge of it. 0-2 the count. I think Romero stands an inch or two taller than Alyssa Swallow. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side, Ladson to first, and that'll retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits. The Generals now leading 5-2. As we head to the top of the 7th, it'll be Lygraf, Kessler, and Holtmeyer due up. Top of the 7th inning, it's 5-2 LSUA. Bailey back out at 102 pitches, 64 strikes. And she will face the 7, 8, and 9 spot in the order. Lygraf swinging at the first pitch and fouled it away. On a line to short, Fontenot to her right. One down here in the 7th. The first baseman, number 25, Cameron Kessler. Holtmeyer had come out on deck and has gone back into the dugout. They were going to hit for her earlier in the game. Bailey fires that one over to Kessler, a strike. Have to wonder if they will. Looks like Olivia Fisher has come on to the on-deck circle. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Fouled it away to stay alive and chasing down and away.
No, but my sport has a time limit. So, in soccer. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's been an hour and a half. Like, I feel like they could know that they're winning already. Like, I feel like.
Here's the 2-2. In the air, struck well to center. Dunbar going back. That's going to land 1 hop from the wall, and Kessler is aboard with a long single. Fisher's going to hit here.
Do they have time in between each inning?
Pinch hitting, number 26, Olivia Fisher.
But isn't that like this pitching is what takes long? Like between two? Isn't that
And they're going to let Kessler run it first.
why would that add
Fisher is 0 for 1 on the season. Upstairs, 1-0 from Bailey.
the baseball pickoffs take a long time? Because they'll pick off the same person 18 times.
Here's the 1-0. Pumped over for a strike, 1-1. Just misses. It's 2-1. Bailey set. Winds and delivers the 2-1. Over on the outside corner, evened up at 2-2. Inside, counts full. 3-2 on Fisher. On the ground, right side, Romero flips it to first. Kessler advances to second. It's back to the top of the order. Partridge is coming out. Just having a chat with his pitcher here.
Wait, isn't the next game at 3? So they don't really get a break in between?
Shortstop number 1, Michaela Johnson. With 2 outs, Johnson, Spartans' last hope. Want to know the count. Deese on deck. Finds the outside corner. Softly hit over the bag and fair at third. It'll be a double down the left field line for Johnson. Kessler only able to move up one base, but it does bring the tying run to the plate. The left fielder, number 5, J.C. Deese. Deese is 0 for 3. Call the strike, 0-1 to open the at-bat. 6 hits now in the ball game for Missouri Baptist. Evened up at 1-1. Partridge making the walk down to the bullpen to check on whomever's throwing there. Quackernack coming in, and she will make the grab. That will end the ball game. The Generals take it 5-2 in game one of our doubleheader. We'll be back in 35 minutes or so with game number 2 coming up.